2, 1.
Hey there. All right, welcome to March's instructor video. My name is Michael Mershad, and I am the Master Instructor of Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts. So today, this is the third installment from March, and what we're going to talk about today is authenticity. And when it comes to authenticity, the three areas that we're going to look at are going to be continuing education, networking, and then just being authentic in what you're teaching, I think is a really big key there. So if you're an owner, if you are a martial arts instructor, or even if you're a student, you want to watch along here and take a couple of notes here. If you're a student in particular, or even a parent of a student, I think it's important that you watch these videos so you can see the intention of our schools, okay? And so if your child does martial arts, we want you to understand that it's a whole lot more than you paying your monthly tuition for us to teach your child how to kick and punch. And I hope, based on your academy's instructor team, that you already know that. But let's attack this, all right? So we have, first of all, with authenticity, which is a big buzzword, authenticity. Being authentic is really important as a martial artist, I believe. We want to continue to educate ourselves. So what does that mean? To a student, obviously it means continue to train, continue to go to your classes, but it also means do the extras, okay? Continuing education is going above and beyond. And so if there's a seminar, a sparring seminar, a board breaking seminar, a weapons seminar, and a freestyle form seminar, even if it's a seminar you're not totally excited about, it's an ability for you to continue to educate yourself in martial arts training. If you're an instructor, continuing education is huge, and I hope that your academy has a good instructor training program where you can continue to work on being an instructor and kind of work on those skills, honing those skills as an instructor. You want to continue to do that. As an instructor, you need to educate yourself in whatever you can. If you are a part of a big organization, there may already be some type of training program in place. If not, then you want to work on jumping into something or addressing your school owner to get some type of good training program in place for your academy. Again, you want to train in your classes twice a week. Around here we sometimes talk about the curse of the instructor stripe, and what that means is a lot of times somebody will see the instructors and want to be an instructor, to become an instructor, but that sometimes hurts their training themselves, okay? So you want to make sure you're consistently training in your own martial arts training. Invest in that. And then, like I said for the students, do the extras, do the seminars, do the board breaking seminars. A lot of times you're supposed to be helping with these seminars, but you need to also work on participating in these seminars. The only way to keep that fire alive inside of you as a martial artist is to continue to educate yourself as an instructor and as a student. As a school owner, again, if you're a part of a national organization, you may already have a continuing education program set up for you, and that's awesome. If not, or if that program is kind of stale, the same information over and over again, you want to look elsewhere into seminars and guest instructors to bring into your academies and things like that you can invest in. I know as an independent school owner that if I don't make an intentional effort to get myself out there and either watch videos or listen to things or go to seminars, then it makes me tired. It makes me worn out to even come out and teach sometimes. And so I continue to do that day in, day out, whether it be through Maya or Millennium Training or any of the other programs that are out there. You want to make sure you're educating yourself as a martial artist, as an instructor, and as a business owner, okay? Because there's a lot of things that change year to year. So that's the first thing, is be authentic in that regard. The second thing is networking, and networking, again, depending on where you are, is a big deal. You could really feel extremely alone, whether you are independent or a part of an organization, if you don't make the effort to talk to people. And you want to network with not just one person, you want to network with several people, successful people. You want to network with people that are struggling maybe. You want to see where challenges are. You want to see where you can improve your school like others, and where you can avoid pitfalls like some others. And I think that's key to understand, because everyone's market is just so different. As an instructor, you want to network. When you go to tournaments or when you go to things, you want to meet other people from other schools and meet them and talk to them, because having relationships with other people is going to be something that's going to help continue to make you want to continue doing this. And the longer you do this, the better you're going to be as an instructor, the better students you're going to make for our schools. And so that's what we want. We want great students, okay? So continuing to educate yourself, networking with other people, those are big deals, all right? Next thing, and I'm trying to keep this video shorter because apparently my other videos were too long for some of you, but the next thing is authenticity and connecting what you say you teach on your brochures and on your flyers and what you really teach. And there was a number of times where I would look at what we were saying we taught, I would look at our classes and I think, no, there's a disconnect. I'm saying I do this, but our classes aren't reflecting that. And so we made some huge adjustments a couple years ago that have revolutionized what Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts is all about, and to bring us to the point where we changed our name to Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts because we wanted to stand for something and we wanted to deliver what we stand for. And so I think it's really key to look at it. Look at your advertising. What are you putting out into the schools? What are you putting out into parents' hands? What are you putting in the newspapers? What flyers? What does your website say that you do? And do you? Okay? Do your classes reflect that? And sometimes you might go through a class where maybe it's a hardcore workout training and you don't get a chance to do your mat chat. Or maybe it's an adult class and you don't have a chance to kind of slide in that theme of the day or theme of the week or your leadership skill or whatever you teach in there. That's okay, that happens. But overall, does your program reflect your advertising? Are you being authentic with your market when you say that you're helping them in school? Are you helping them in school? What are you doing to help them in school? Okay, I know we've got a program for academics, and we have a program for leadership where those are required things for the kids and all the students. My adult students also turn in a leadership sheet at the end of every testing so that they can earn a stripe on their belt that's required for them to test. This isn't a kid thing. I mean, this is an all-around martial artist thing, okay? So we want to make sure, look at your advertising. And if you're an instructor at your school, look at the advertising being put out by your school. And when you're teaching class or helping with class, are you helping to create high-energy students? Are you out here being a military drill sergeant yelling at kids? Because that's not going to motivate them, okay? They get yelled at all the time. We want to make sure we look, what are we saying that we do? We're motivating, we're lifting them up, we're pumping them up, we're making them feel good. We're making them strong, confident leaders. Well, if you're one of my assistant instructors, that means you've got to be giving pats on the back and high fives. That means you've got to be out there and be engaged when you're teaching and not look like you're half asleep, which, of course, my guys do, of course. But we want to make sure we're out there, we're enjoying what we're doing. However, we still keep that military discipline that is associated with martial arts. They can still say yes sir, they can still run fast, they can still do push-ups if that means that it's going to pump them up and motivate them, okay? And it's the way that we explain this, it's the way that we put it to our students that makes a difference in whether it's going to be motivating or demotivating for them. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was a quick one, I hope, for you, but it's really important that we are authentic with who we are and with what we do. All right, so from Ultimate Leadership, we'll see you later.